The Nick at Night movie.
All right, I'm just going to let the intro roll again because it's so goddamn good. I'll see you guys soon.
Erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble, into shattered down they go. So let 'em do it.
Okay, gosh, I don't know what's going on with my stream deck tonight. It's possessed. It keeps double tapping everything. That's okay. Yeah, my life is still better because it's here. So thank you, stream deck. Okay, so I did the first dungeon. Wait, palace, mausoleum, jail. Can't remember what it's called. Now I'm in a new city. That's right. We've left the confines. We jumped in a camper. And now we're solving puzzles. We're solving mysteries on the road. Whatever, man. It's anime. We're just gonna roll with it. Oh yeah, there are these sequences where you kind of have to ask around town, so you just have to find the right NPCs to talk to. I mean, I'm down with the fact that there's scenarios other than running around on a field and killing hundreds and hundreds of enemies. But, sometimes these, I don't know. It took me a long time to find the last conversation node in, like, the first version. So it was a weird thing to get stuck on. I also think the voice acting just ran out. I just sat through, like, 30 minutes of voiced story content last night. I was like, okay, I'll put it down. Oh, Clippy, thank you for the sub. The year's worth of subs. Thank you very much. It's been great having you around. Was it just Calamity that wasn't good, or was the first Hyrule Warriors also not good? They were both not very good. They were both very basic. And they're on the Switch, so they just kind of ran crappy. This is common in many Japanese RPGs. Oh, like getting stuck because you don't know who to talk to? It used to be. I haven't had that sensation in a long time. I do remember getting... Oh, you're right, Pop-Tart. Nope, it completely slipped my mind. Sorry. I have tons of subs to thank. Thank you for bringing it up. It's the Japanese version of the old Pixel Hunt. Yeah, the last time I remember doing that was it was a PS2 RPG. It was like Suikoden 3, I think. I got stuck for like 2 hours because I didn't know who to talk to. And it turned out you just had to leave the area you were in. So I just assumed that you had to talk to somebody, 'cause that's usually what you have to do. Anyway, let me get to thanking, because unfortunately, I've been blissfully ignorant of all the people throwing money towards me. Oh, I see. The voice acting thing. You get a bunch of voice story, then you return to the main world, and it's purely text. Yeah. Can't voice all the ding-dong text, I guess, but yeah, you're right. That is super common. Okay, Undead Penguin, thank you very much. Blankenship. So I typed some of these out before I started, but might as well wrap it up if you guys are still around. Objopper, thank you for the gift. Private Stealtharf. Yeah, thank you for the Prime. Nesrina Prime, thanks for the sub. Pop-Tart, thank you very much for the resub. Mecha, thank you for the sub. Yeah. Yeah, Matt Mercer could voice it all, right? Sometimes I'm astounded the volume of work that voice actors can put out. Oh, things changed with the keyboard earlier? I mean, that basically knocked it all out of my head, so I was so overwhelmed. I don't know, I'm a little scattered tonight, actually. Jordan Soward, thank you very much for the Prime. Commander Moose, appreciate the sub. Sorry for missing so many streams. Work's been rough. I apologize for that. I wasn't in charge of making your work rough, but that sucks. I've been there. Just let the funky JRPG jams wash through you. This feels like what grown-ups would listen to in the 90s. Driving like a convertible car and having a ponytail and listening to this. Going to like a really upscale mall. Well, we can pretend we're that now. And they're Mazda? Yeah, exactly. A red Mazda. This game finally fixed the one problem I had in Persona 5 that wasn't fixed in Persona 5 Royal. If you pick up a masked strikers and you already have a full mask inventory, it's automatically added to the Persona registry. It's so great not to have to spend a bunch of time rearranging your masks just because you want to pick one single Persona. I agree. It's a great... There's actually some quality life improvements in this, which is baffling. This game really doesn't have any right being as good as it is. But I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. It's great. There's been so many good games lately. Just fundamentally great games. Shooklin, thank you for the resub. Scruffy Fern. If I'm feeling a little warm, some sort of fever. Yeah, you got the Pac-Man fever? That was a long time ago, but thank you. Death John, thank you for the sub. Wind, thank you for the Prime. Negrim, thank you for the sub. I did catch that one. Seraph, thanks for the 5 years. Resub, that's a G Fuel button. It's amazing what you can do with like 2 hours of After Effects and some Googling. Weapon, you're very pretty. Thank you for the sub, but you're extremely pretty. Future Medal, thank you for the sub. Crackbone, new high score, new month streak. Ooh, I'd say it's both. The graphic is powerful. Thank you, Hermes. Clippy, thanks again for the resub. And Gambit Gamble. This Pac-Man game looks different? Yeah, I installed some mods. And I got a burger. That's kind of fun. If you talk to your party members, sometimes they just give you items. I remember using some of those items. It saved me. I thought, intersection of story and gameplay. That's pretty tenuous, but it's there. You attract a great group of people in the chat. I've had fun playing this game too. Well, thank you, Diabetic Orphan. I don't know. I don't know what to attribute that to. But yeah, I've been very blessed to know some very good people. I don't think I would like stream. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious to say I definitely wouldn't enjoy streaming as much if not for the great people to hang out with.
Again. That's good. Here you are. Please come back soon.
Chill Vibes track Chill Vibes. It's the intersection of chill vibe plus the always roiling, never-ending, unquenchable flame that thirsts for excellence in video game performance. The appreciation of the craft of gaming and the raw celebration of the act of gaming. Sorry if this is said already. How long does this competition go? And yeah, and thirst for G Fuel, yes. Especially parched for G Fuel. So the first brackets go until Friday, and then it's like the top half are still in the tournament. So I just got to be above the cutoff on Friday, and I can get hints from my partner manager, but they're not allowed to tell me like straight up numbers, because I guess that would be cheating, or I might use it to like manipulate things. But yeah, I just got to move that caffeinated powder, baby. See that spiritual sequel to Jet Set? You mean Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? No. Bomb Rush Turbo Funk? Something like that. It looks awesome. And I wish I could remember Cyberfunk. There it is. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Okay. Hell yeah. Got me refills of the fuel. Thanks, Lar. Hey, thank you, Crab Foam. The G Panther lurking behind my stream appreciates it. The G Panther's sleeping right now, but it might claw through at any moment. Oh my god, there it is! Oh. You've got to fight it with savings. That's what you have to do.
Allow me to take your order.
Oh!
We recommend this. Please take this.
Agility +4.
Stay safe out there.
I mean, 20 SP is a lot. That's going directly on my my hero. I still love that this is all because of Silent Hill 4. Yeah, one stupid sound effect. Part of me, like, I really do wish my meme turnaround were faster. There's really not much of a reason to sit on ideas as long as I do. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I don't know. What would your G Fuel flavor be? I think we've decided it's going to be hackberry.
What you looking for? Is that all? Thanks.
The NPCs are all like, there's a lot of energy in the vendors in this game. They're all pretty great. They're very what's the word? Colorful.
So,
Would hackberry be blackberry or huckleberry? So I actually think it would be more of a melon, actually. Something like a melon ramune. But I think if I'm thinking somewhere in there. And then, like, what I would really like is like Pop Rocks, or maybe just a kick of citric acid or something. Something to make it a little sharp and crisp, or to make it kind of spark on your tongue. That's kind of what I want to go for. Almost like a Midori sort of flavor. And Midori has the alcohol, so there's just that little burn on it. That's kind of what I want hackberry to taste like. It's like mellow and refreshing. It's not overly sweet or overly powerful, but it's more about the physiological tang of it on your tongue that gives it a little zip.
I can take your order whenever.
Yeah, this. I guess the Big Bang Burger.
Have you decided? Here you go.
The Big Bang Burger attendee is pretty great.
Have you decided? Here you go. See you again.
Huh. Damn it. Missing out on something again.
Let's go back.
So there's somebody I gotta talk to in this area. And it seems like such an obvious thing. I mean, they mark them, right? So there's like... I mean, they have, like, you know, the murmurs flying out of the characters you're supposed to talk to. So that's kind of neat. And it's fun to have a section of the game where you actually feel like you're going around and asking people.
That's what I thought. Well, hello.
No recipes, though.
I'll be waiting for you.
Some shops also have info. Yeah, Hermes, that was what killed me the first time around.
I can take your order. We'll see you again. What should I get?
There was like that clothing store or whatever that I just did not think to check on. So yeah,
Please come back.
I guess I maybe need to be a little more clinical about sweeping like front to back, making sure that I talk to absolutely everybody.
Welcome.
Oh hell yeah.
You like it? So, see you again.
Yeah, it's so you know what's wild? I've done like a few bigger fights now, and it is crazy how utterly similar this feels to Persona 5. In the sense that if you have enough SP and you have like the weak abilities and you can just roll
Something is amiss.
all out attacks and stuff like that, you have enough SP items to be able to do that. You can just cruise through boss fights, but if you don't have like the right vulnerability or something like that,
Allow me to take your order. I shall await you.
then it's just awful. Like just having to beat enemies to death without abusing their weaknesses takes so long. You can do it, and sometimes you have to because you because you weren't expecting. It's got that weird thing where like you don't know what's coming up, so sometimes you have to have a goof run on a boss just to figure out what you need to bring.
Why, hello there. A fine choice. Thank you so. Will that be all? Do be careful.
Critical commented that the same English voice actors have a mob mentality over the voice acting scene. Do you think that they hamper the scene? Oh, I don't know that I could comment about with any clarity at all about the state of voice acting. I don't like follow that industry really. I don't work in it. That is a whole other world as far as I'm concerned. It's like they made the Persona 5 fights exactly the same, just not turn-based. Yeah, they did. It's crazy. And it's interesting, too, because, like, in a turn-based RPG, you can't avoid damage. It's just part of the game. It just makes recovery important. And that's kind of interesting, because in this game, the character you're controlling can theoretically take 0 damage because you can just dodge everything. But your AI companions can't. They'll take random damage, and you have to heal that, or they'll just die, and then you have to try to solo a boss, which you can do, but it takes forever and it sucks. So it's really really similar, the dynamics, the way the gameplay turns into that. Huh. It creates those scenarios.
Well, thanks a lot.
Maybe I haven't come far enough out. It's weird just standing outside.
Welcome.
What's up, Spawn?
Welcome
Spawn
to the
300, how are you
Valheim.
doing? Hopefully you're
You
doing
wish to
alright.
browse the entries. What will
do.
you be registering? Would you like to... This persona has been registered in its present condition. Performing a fusion, it seems that it can gain new power.
Cool. Classic Wapo. Yeah, I mean, all the classics are here. And they look really good. That's what's so wild, is to be playing this on PC too. So it's just running in like a real rock solid 60 FPS. I have my doubts about the resolution. It looks just a little chunkety for 1440. I have no reason to doubt, but it doesn't seem like it's actually rendering above 1080. Maybe it is and my eyes are just weird. Or maybe it just doesn't have anti-aliasing. Something's a little grainy about it. But whatever. It's on PC and it's running great, and that, well, except for all the times that it
It
crashes.
seems that it can gain new power.
Except for that.
Choose which
Also, the fact that you can pay to summon personas to complete a fusion right from this menu, instead of having to look at them, go, summon them, come back, and then do it there. Very, very cool. I don't know if you could do that in 5. Could you do that in 5? Huh.
Is this the
Oh,
Now, let us begin.
I bought so much ice cream, I almost didn't have enough money to create my weird alternate dimension totemistic power. God, that music. That music is almost approaching like Legend of Zelda status for me. The Velvet Room music. Did you ever see the Persona poker rap? No. I guess somebody did the poker rap with all the personas. Sounds pretty self-explanatory. There's a fair amount of Persona, though. Well, I guess there are 150 Pokemon.
May luck be on your side.
It's also pretty wild seeing this like animation of going through the chains to the Velvet Room, but in full like 60 FPS. It's like ooh, feels good.
Wait, please hold on.
I like those frames, man. Can't get enough of those frames. All right, just letting it air out, brother. Okay, he's a ghost. Oh.
I should write something.
Sorry, I'm going to save a lot, by the way, because this game has just up and died on me a couple times. All right.
What you look over again?
So yeah, what is? I've talked to everything, right? What have I missed?
Something is amiss. Greetings. Stay safe.
I mean, he's talking about the ladies, but
What is it that you until?
Yusuke should talk like a normal human being. Yeah, they kind of make him overly formal, don't they? I don't know. Maybe that's just like a personality type that reads a lot more natural. There's not really a maybe there's not really like a solid Western translation for it. Yeah.
Hey,
Who are the two gentlemen I see on your channel so frequently? Are you referring to the podcasts, perhaps? Because that would be Bruce Green and Kraken. Ooh, just shifting around a little bit. You know how like an otter will play with a little stone? I do that too, but with my butt. So I've got a little pebble, like a little favorite pebble that I like to juggle around with my butt cheeks. I like to move it around a little bit.
I can feel something.
Damn it. I was hoping that would be it. This is kind of nostalgic, I guess. Not knowing what to do.
It's good to see you.
So Sophia's an AI, yeah. She makes a lot of like literal interpretation pun jokes. Kind of like your Drax archetype. Can't seem to interact with that anymore. I do think it's cool that this game like left the setting of Persona 5.
Let's head back.
You would think that they would maybe lean too hard on the fan service or like referencing events of the game. Oh, maybe. There's a whole thing over here. All right. Maybe we got some chatty Cathys. That's so silly. Huh. Okay.
Hey! Let's go back.
This investigation took me a while to find as well. I think I like it. I think I like being lost sometimes. Oh, it's something nostalgic about it. Ooh. I've been added as a friend.
What did you say? Really?
Hooray. All right.
All right. Leave it to me.
Also, they have the like widest camper van I've ever seen.
Smug bastard's being promoted all over the
It's like a 3-lane camper.
Going insane.
It's pretty awesome. Everybody's got to get out of the way when they're bumping on down the road. I just realized they actually have their mystery machine now. This is like even closer to Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, and they even have an animal that talks. Jesus Christ. I remember those illusions being made in like Persona 3 that it was like, wait a minute. Mystery solving teens. Is this just Dynasty Warriors Persona? Yes, but it's an incredible mix of those two things. So it's most of the trappings of full-on Persona, but swapping out the turn-based battle system for a Musou battle system. That's shockingly, amazingly great. All right, let's turn on the anime mode. Boom.
Quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up. Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did? We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to say thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the time. I was so touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, and some to...
My goodness. Thank you. I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
I heard the reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital. Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Oh my gosh.
Originally, Scooby-Doo was only meant to talk when Shaggy got high.
He's just
Huh.
so compassionate. It's
I guess
like
that
he's
seemed to be too obvious.
I know. That story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good deeds.
How many videos did MediaTek start out as? Like 20 or so? I clipped out a few things and then just kind of started using it. God, like 5 years ago or so. Before that, I would just Photoshop like a hold card
He's really popular.
and just have like
Do
an
you think that bit about
image.
the girl in the hospital is for real?
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword.
Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful. If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
Meaning he wouldn't need to give out his keyword. Hey, Inari,
What's that you've been reading?
Ango Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Inari? You actually bought that thing?
Oh, well, thank you, Spawn. Where's Sutter Kane? Who's Sutter Kane? I haven't seen the new, Oh, in addition to the hit film Pixels, I also have Scooby-Doo in my back pocket. Both Scooby-Doos. There were 2 movies, right? Freddie Prinze Jr. and Matthew Lillard together in a film cannot be a bad thing. Oh, what hijinks they'll get up to.
Not at the moment, no. I simply wanted to check whether the content of the book was truly deserving of the fervent praise it's received.
Well, how is it?
It's an In the Mouth of Madness reference? Well, joke's on you, I don't read.
How should I put it? For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to those engaging with it. I'm not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint possible.
Let me see. Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky.
Does Futaba have a perfect memory with anime?
And this one! Sheesh. This one.
The original live-action Scooby-Doo movie is a big part of my childhood.
Just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together?
It does seem like
worse, their fans ever
it was
saw
a very momentous movie to a lot of kids.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent.
I think I was a little too old for it,
this much
but
praise
I need to learn.
Unless the fans
I need to understand a generation. She's an anime savant. Yeah. Futaba's a special lady. We talking about Scooby-Doo by James Gunn? I guess so. I actually didn't know it was James Gunn. That was kind of before he broke out, right? Well, I mean, people knew him before Guardians, but mostly because of like Slither, right? Or Splinter? Slither. He kind of surfaced for me because of Lollipop Chainsaw. Velma was meant to be a lesbian in the original Hanna-Barbera show? Man, really? James Gunn mostly wrote very low-budget films before he broke out. Yeah. He seemed like one of those like very workable directors. He could deliver like on time, on budget kind of guy. I don't know why I'm saying that though. I guess it's like when somebody can make multiple films in a row, it speaks to their stability at the very least. I can't even make one. That would be fun to try though, wouldn't it? Like, what if somebody just gave you unlimited budget and they were like, make a movie, fuck it, just do it. That'd be a fun deranged millionaire thing to do. Just like pick a random person, have them describe their perfect movie, and then have somebody else try and make it with like a huge budget, and just see what twisted bullshit falls out of that stupid contraption of creativity. That's what I would do. Yeah, the Room 2, exactly. There's a room out there. We just need to give somebody, some random asshole, enough money to make something really stupid and weird and projected and filled with their own insecurities and like, let's gas some people up. We have enough wealth. It's just all sitting with billionaires who aren't giving random people hundreds of millions of dollars to make stupid movies. That would come up with so many shit movies. Exactly. I want to see them all. I want to see that more than I want to see good movies. I don't know why. That is. Neil Breen would be a good choice. Yeah. Neil Breen with a budget. Yay, another friend. Every time Windows updates, it resets those settings.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
What was his involvement in Lollipop Chainsaw? I think he was the writer.
In Shibuya? I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kind of stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
He said he'd be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
All right then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw was by Grasshopper.
Hold on.
That game had such a bitchin' soundtrack. It's never gonna come out on anything.
Natsume wrote this novel.
Oh. Amazon Prime Movies is honestly a mecca for bad movie lovers. Yeah, that's where I go now. It's got all the bad stuff. Callie Brad, thank you for the Prime. Actually, scooped up a lifetime subscription lately, and I've been as happy as a pig in shit, I guess is the phrase, because I've been wallowing around in some horrible cinema. My God. I thought Lifetime was just like melodrama, but nah, man, it's got like vampires and shit. It's got like demons. All horrifically low budget, of course. But occasionally, like they'll land a pretty great actor, and you can kind of tell the actor's just having a really good time playing like a really stupid role. Sizan, thank you for the sub. Lifetime is amazing trash. Yeah, it is. I didn't know. There's so much. Did you watch Jujitsu? I did. I did watch that.
It's... In all honesty, I'm not sure myself.
Jiu-Jitsu is an interesting case study in how, like, you really need variety
it was built on the backs
in
of
your
others.
action sequences.
And you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will
That's what John Wick does so well.
Anyone in the arts should know this.
But Jiu-Jitsu was a lot of the same framing and the same styles of encounters.
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold...
Also, it is just a...
Let's be off.
Utter fever dream of a movie. Ooh. Oh, you heading off, Ace? All right. Well, thanks for dropping in. I hope you have a great evening. Look at how wide this camper is. Look at how wide it is. That's the front.
I didn't expect Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
Wait, is it?
I smelled it.
I'm pretty sure that's the front of the car.
Smelled it?
Anyways, have you learned anything new?
Yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah. He's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai. Most of the other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me. Anyhow, I did some asking around, and here's what I found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma. And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
In that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about the jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Blanche
there
Fleur.
goes Beauty
Hello
Thief.
and welcome.
Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a
confused
way
too.
to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
For what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares.
Brian from the
over
Old
$1
Inside
million
Gaming
in
liked my
sales.
fan art.
And I just happen to have
The
enough
drawing of computer
invitations
is ashamed. Wait, hold on. Ah! I love it. Old Brian. Computer Brian.
for all of you.
I was hoping there'd be more of a
We're crashing a party?
window of laptop Brian.
That sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
The guy understands the cat too. Yes. He was taken to the metaphysical realm, and I think the line was, now that you're aware that he can talk, you can hear him talk in the normal reality as well. So like your brain just has to open to that possibility. And it was easier for that to happen in the meta realm when Morgana was that big UFO-headed weird thing. I guess also a cat, but not anime cat. Love the old days when he was on a computer. Yeah, that was fun. I was trying to kind of, the next generation kind of deal, because of how perfect the setup was. haven't the thing to
Nobody's
wear.
gonna care what you're wearing. Just pretend you work in the industry or something. So, what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps, son.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Oh, we're having an anime good time, aren't we? And then they laughed.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation.
Now this just makes me think of like
Nevertheless,
a
I
traditional
hope you
Musou
enjoyed
game
yourselves.
that has hours of drama between the levels. That'd be so sick if there was like straight up a historical drama baked into Dynasty Warriors 10 or whatever.
All I did was right.
Something like Mortal Kombat level would be so cool.
It really is impressive.
Using like full performance capture stages to have people talk to or grunt at each other about the unification of China.
Son of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but
God, I want it so bad.
I never would have expected you to perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well,
God.
now, I wouldn't
He's
go
a
as
writer
far
with
as to
fingerless,
say that.
fingerless
The world's
gloves,
on
and
the
he's wearing a
page.
bolo tie. What a
If there's
fucking
something
dweeb.
worth talking about,
This guy's a nerd.
people will always flock to it. From
Can't wait
there,
to kick him in the
all one
balls.
needs to do is craft a little story into it, and voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true?
I love the ramp up of like showing you just how shitty and villainous
I'm afraid
persona
that's
bad
my
guys
little
are.
secret.
Oh
Truth,
man.
Fiction. Does anyone really care? You might recall Ichiryu Saimarame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you remember.
What do you think of the new
His
Mortal
signature
Kombat movie?
piece.
It looks really
What
fun to
was the
me.
name of it?
Oh, do you mean the Sayuri?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you ask
I am
me,
like,
the only place it belongs now.
I don't want to admit to myself that it's gonna work, but if they like pull out the old cinematic theme and
The trash!
pepper it in there somewhere, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like they have to, right?
He has no idea what was put into that.
Like
piece.
during the last final like serious ass beating, it's got to go full on like the Immortals track.
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
Huh?
But
Is he gonna confront him
There's a
about
good chance he
artistic
remembers
passion?
your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd.
Ah.
There's a good chance he won't recognize me.
Let's go, Yusuke. Love this bit. Yeah, I've never known Yusuke for his social grace, but I'm sure he'll be able to do just. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Get out there and hurt. Get out there and hurt somebody, Yusuke.
Good luck.
Art boy feud. Art boy feud. Yeah.
I'll be off then.
Call his ass out, bro. Sir, I am offended.
Pardon me for interrupting.
There is zero beauty in your
I'm a
creation.
big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Oh.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind.
Fucking Christ. That's pretty smart having this NPC here.
To receive an autograph from the great honor
Covers up the
Natsume
actual
himself.
interaction.
This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself.
Yeah, the sound, the
It's
audio
readers
sound
like
effects sold it.
you
That was
who
great.
allow authors like me to
Very,
keep
very
writing.
smart.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind.
Oh,
would you
Malcolm,
please
one of
add
the
me to
characters
your
in Persona
friend
4
list?
is implied to be
It
gay.
would be a privilege
Not gay, just
closer
not
to one I
full on
respect so
straight up
deeply.
cis
Not at
heterosexual.
all. My fans and readers
Like,
mean
just-
the world to me. The keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash, as though it were some cheap attempt.
Uh-oh.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had it.
The Sayori was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned.
Oh, he's gonna
My
drop
mother
that
painted
glove.
The Sayori at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting is crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
Hey, you can't!
I merely spoke the truth. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yowza. Well done, Yusuke.
Came for.
Got the password.
Outside, yes.
It burned him so bad. Man, he's gonna be pissed off about that for like days.
Bastard.
It's gonna be like,
What the hell does he know?
yeah, having imaginary arguments in the shower.
He's just, looking to blame you.
Eat
for
my ass,
something
Yusuke.
because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Yusuke is the fucking MVP, and I will die on this hill for my sweet artist child. He's a great character. I sometimes think that he's like teased a little for being. He's just on a different wavelength, right? His groove is different.
I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
And I feel like he gets teased about that pretty regularly. I'm surprised that he shrugs it off. I feel like at some point I would like Yusuke to just be like, you know what? You guys are always like kind of picking at my behaviors. That's just how I am, right?
Dude, don't sweat it. Everything worked out. We got the keywords, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed.
Okay,
with how you
maybe-
stood up to him.
Well,
Maybe they'll give a
say
good
my
3 cheers for
assessment of this
Yusuke
book
moment
was
here.
entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creepy Nari. In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry point.
Sendai Station would be a good place to look. How come? The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah, we've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Oh yeah.
Urameshi. Spawn.
There's
Is that-
something I wanted to ask you.
Is that Bleach?
Yusuke might have been acting calm just now.
Yusuke Urameshi. Where's that from?
He seemed rather sad. Why was that?
Have you tried using the mouse and keyboard controls? Curious how they'd feel compared to the controller? No, that I don't want to think about that, to be honest. This game has a lot of like shift buttons of holding a button and then using a D-pad, hitting more buttons. Oh, it's Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. I knew it was like that's one of those like dudes beating each other up forever shows, and I know it. I know I've heard it a lot. I just couldn't place it. But yeah, that is like those control templates are kind of tailor-made for controller because that's, you know, this is designed so that you can hold a button down and then still have easy access to like 2 sticks and buttons and stuff like that. When it comes to mouse and keyboard, that's quite a bit different. I mean, granted, you have the shift button, which is kind of what that's for. And then you have like mouse keys or you have control or alt. But I don't know. That ergonomics is just not quite the same. I could try for the sake of, I don't, if you guys want like some feedback about how it maps to mouse and keyboard, I can give it a shot, but I'm pretty confident it's not going to be as ergonomic.
Oh, I see. Someone
Don't
just
try.
whispered something important to you.
It's not worth it. I wouldn't think so. PC controls aren't very good. You need to move buttons around to make things even work. Yeah, this PC port is fairly bare bones, and it crashes. So it's not the best. It doesn't have like the deepest graphical options. I'm still not convinced it's running above 1080, but that's just me. But it runs at 60, and it's on PC, and it's actually a really good game. Through that little fuzz of PC quirk. It does kind of remind me of some of the rickety nature of more console ports from years ago. I kind of view it as like, this is probably the game, a kind of game they would never port unless it was really easy, and they probably don't want to spend a lot of time developing features for it, so I'm just glad it's here.
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Yosuke reminds you of the elder support character Jonathan and Catherine, who has the same English voice actor too. Jonathan. Is that like Vincent's brother that shows up?
I've been waiting for you.
I'm trying to remember Jonathan.
The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring about. At the same time, I can feel the threat of the calamity is only growing stronger. I have called you here to deliver important news. The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas. This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels. This will become
sits at the bar and helps
sustenance
Vincent
that
a lot.
will further nurture your potential.
Okay.
Cherish it dearly.
I remember there was like the journalist, and then there was the other guy. Is it the bartender? Is that Jonathan?
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. May luck be on your side.
Let's see. Huh. Jonathan. How do... I somehow don't remember that character at all. And I don't know why. And it just means I gotta play Catherine again. I never did play through Full Body. Oh, you're seeing how complex JRPGs really are?
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
Are you referring to this game? Because this is not technically a JRPG.
So excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
It is at this moment an
Any idea how
anime.
big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia? Based on
And a solid groove.
I'd say it covers
There.
all of Sendai.
I've delivered both of the things that my title promised.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all.
Nothing but accurate streams here at Twitch TV/Sirlar. Oh, and steep discounts. Hell yeah. As soon as somebody said the soundtrack is good. Oh, it was the same person. It's fine. 1 out of 10 game needs more Catherine? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep using that. I gotta use that every so often, so people know. What a stinger! Yeah, there's a there's a sales competition going on right now, so I decided to put a little dash spice on it. So buy G Fuel today. They're sponsoring the stream. No Substance X. Thanks for the sub. Much love from Brandon P and Maribel O. Hey guys, Brandon and Maribel. Thank you very much for watching. Love that G Fuel ad. I'm something of an online media genius. Into the Hall of Fame along with the dank brr brr. Yeah, maybe I need... I can maybe... I think I can try to recreate the brr. I got better at encoding the video stingers, though, which is ironically the problem. I don't remember exactly what I didn't do right to make it that crappy. Because it can be too crappy and then it just won't play. It was just right in the right window.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail. Hey.
But yep, G Fuel gives you a lift. It's cheap. If you have any kind of like caffeine sensitivity, you can make it last for a very long time. How long will this discount go? Yeah. How long will this discount go for? Sadly, all the bills are due at the moment, so can't order right now. They'll really want to support you winning the competition. Hey, don't worry about it. Definitely not worth, putting yourself in any discomfort for. The current sales window lasts until Friday. And then there's another window after that. And I wanna try to get through the sales portions of it. Can you add that G Fuel stinger to the MediaTek rotation? That out of nowhere would be hilarious. That's a... Oh, I'm trying to think of... Actually, yes, I could. I could run a script that waits a random amount of time and then plays the stinger.
Hey.
Ryuji bought a little katana keychain because he's a dude and dudes love katanas. That seems pretty cool. I was kind of down on the Switch getting this, but not Persona 5. But I feel like a lot of the marketing tried to push the hack and slash stuff too much. Yeah, there's tons and tons of downtime between beating up monsters. Like the fights are really, really intense. But I would say I've spent way more. I would say I've spent maybe 8 to 10 hours in just like lore and plot anime, and maybe 4 hours in a dungeon beating things up. So I think it's going to get more dungeon heavy as it goes on, because it had that Persona intro, the kind of long ramp up introducing a villain and the rules of what's going on, the mystery, having all the cast get back together. So tons and tons of plot. It's kind of nice though. It's like getting a whole season. It's like getting season 2 of Persona plus a really good beat 'em up game. That's the modern Shin Megami Tensei formula. The story and gameplay ratio is pretty good. Yeah, and this does not. You would expect a Musou game to not be so heavy on the story, but it does hold the Persona ratio. It's really sick, bro. Yeah. What? It splits into 2 katanas. Oh. You take the katana half, I'll take the dragon hilt half. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. You're the other half to my sword, bro. That's you, bro. Can I equip it? Oh, critical up? I don't play this game until I get to play Persona 5, since I'm assuming this kind of spoils Persona 5. It doesn't. It really is. Think of it like a Season 1 and Season 2. If you go to Season 2... There's some talk, like all the characters come back and they're like, wow, it's crazy, I haven't seen you in a long time. But they don't really talk about what they did before. It's just they get back together and then there's this new thing. And they're kind of known in the world and there's references to past events, but it starts off pretty contained. Aside from the fact that you just won't be you won't know all the characters. Oh shit!
Come again.
I gotta sell some stuff. If you don't like JRPGs, you can probably just skip the first one. Cause if you don't like JRPGs, I don't know that there's any way you're gonna like Persona 5.
Thank you.
It's a great game, but it is a big-ass RPG. Stats and menus. Oh, there's a cutout. This is one of the most fun, stupidest, and goofiest things that the human race does. Little head cutouts for photos. Oh, I love it. I beat the game last night. I can only remember 2 lines that directly reference the end of Persona 5. Oh, okay. Well, there are 2 then, so it's not completely cut off. I don't know though. Persona 5 is like it is a, you know, you're doing it for the journey, not the destination kind of experience. I remember the story had a satisfying enough ending, but it really was more about, you know, experiencing it.
Anyways. Yummy.
Aw, dang it. Shouldn't have spent all my money on ice cream. And I don't think there's anyone I can sell to here either. Yeah. Unlimited JRPGs, how are you finding Dragon Quest XI?
Yummy.
I mean, it's really fun. And it's very, like, it's very cozy. It's a very cozy game. But I haven't put a ton more time into it. You sell to Sophia only. Oh, okay. So I get to see
This
this
should be helpful.
rad menu.
One minute. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Also, that sounds kind of like the achievement unlock sound. For God's... Hold on a minute. Did not see the cat in the backpack? Yeah. God bless him. Ooh. You played Tales of Vesperia before? Yeah, I did. I want to say about 15 hours into Tales of Vesperia and then just sort of fell off of it. That's one of the better Tales games that I played. At least it started off endearingly enough. Some of the Tales games can take a while to take off. HD BBBBBBBBBB. Thank you for the resub. It's good to see you again.
What are you looking for today?
When do you think you'll play the medium again with Steph? Good question. I got her a mic, so we can have some crisp gameplay this time. Yeah, the car's even bigger on the inside. Why is it so huge? It's very directly like two seats wide, maybe 2.5 seats wide from the outside. But man, you get in there, it's Doctor Who town. Do I have enough money to buy that salmon recipe? I don't think I do actually.
Let's see.
Still don't think I... Wait. Where do you... Okay, 850. No, I think it was like 900. I gotta find something else to sell. Is it a pop-out camper?
Get to work.
Maybe? God, look at how wide. Because, yeah, that is the front. It's the two... You can see the backs of the two seats. Jeez. I mean, it's really cute. I mean, the style of this game is just outrageous.
What are you selling?
Oh, there we go. Want to make sure I get all these recipes. I am all about cooking in video games. Absolutely all about it. You put a cooking in any game and I'll do it. That's the best feeling. To like cook something and get a stat buff. Of course you want to go fight God on a full stomach. Come on. Nice ham sandwich.
Is that what you want? And here you are. My.
I've thought of a new recipe. Breath of the Wild cooking is so good. It is! Breath of the Wild, Final Fantasy 15, I think, is still my favorite. The path you could take between doing some random side quests, picking up a potato, Ignis losing his goddamn mind, and then going to a camping point, and then seeing what it takes to make it, and then going and getting those ingredients, and then making it, and then having a nice meal, and then having like a moment where you just kind of talk about your feelings with your bros. It was great. That's like something that I just have never seen in another RPG, period. And then yeah, visually it was absolutely food porn. The most high def, like Instagram lit food. It's so awesome.
Yummy. Let's get to work.
Oh, Sophia's shop. Yeah, there's something here. This one's really good too. I can go buy some coffee beans because SP items are extremely rare and useful. Yeah, DJ Vertical, the legacy of Roretsu continues. Yes, I think it's the same name I used in Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5, I think. Shoot. I did find where to buy those beans. Thinking about those beans. They're probably not here.
Dear. Thank you.
It's almost like they hired those people who make McDonald's burgers look so good in their ads. How they carefully place them and make them look beautiful. A little bit, yeah. I'm into it. I love, like...
Can I help you find something?
I love pornographic lighting. Who is Rarensu? That's my character. That's a Persona character. Where the... Is it here? Oh, it is here. Probably. Yeah, coffee shop.
Thank you for coming in.
No!
Back soon.
Huh? Oh, castle shop. Never mind. What? It's out here? Beans are at the mall? Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
I don't... That hotspots thing, is that a consumable item? Magazine with thrilling photos. Increase the showtime gauge. I guess it's like, it's something you use during combat? Huh.
Take again.
Oh, Forest Spirit. Thank you very much for the prime. Alright, I'll next one.
That's what I thought.
Love to be a UI designer on a Persona game. I would love for you to as well, because then I could gush at you about how good you are. I do appreciate it when games really put that effort in to make the menus look super nice. It goes a long way. I can only assume that it's just not that simple. I know you like it's so easy to be like, just make it look cool. Why does it have to be a normal menu? Make it look cool.
Can I help you find something?
Oh.
Come again.
There are SP items.
What is it that you until?
That's what I thought.
Yakisoba. Big Bang Burger. I guess the supermarket would have... Yeah, okay. It was indeed.
Stop by again.
All that for one coffee. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. Sloan, hey! It has been a long time. How are you doing? You doing okay? Oh, Nick, you've been sleeping. I'm very glad to hear that. You sounded like you were kind of on your last tether last time I saw you in chat, so...
Let's get to work.
Good to hear that you're topping up. You're making money, you're out of a toxic situation, you're sleeping, you're resting, you're getting healthy, you're getting strong. Time to conquer the world.
What should we make?
What are you going to make? Is that
I'm gonna make coffee.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Oh, let me show you something that's kind of effed in the B. Here's a little top tip for you guys. Persona 5 Strikers trading cards. They're moving like hot cakes. Wait, where? There. Look at this. 34 cents for one trading card. Get out of here. You can almost turn it like an even $2 on the trading cards if you wanted to. Whoa, that's some big stonk right there. I can't do it. My assets are locked right now because I got a new phone and I had to take the authenticator off. So now that I changed it, it won't let me sell anything. So my Steam assets are frozen by Valve. That's $2 I could have. Jeez. Selling all your GME and moving to Steam trading cards. No. You got it wrong. No, you liquidate your Steam trading cards and you put it into GME. That money's not going to do anything for you when it's tied up in trading card form. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it would give you bond progression to cook. It does, though. That makes sense. What phone? Oh, I got a Pixel 5. I got sick of Samsung's crap. Holy shit. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit with the S10 and just... There were like a few things that Samsung's distro of Android does that are really cool. The like pop-out view is really neat and super useful. But nah, this one's way better. Bixby can just die or whatever. Come down off of the whatever it is I experienced is proving to be kind of nuts, so I feel like I'm becoming better as a person. And I played Valheim with my best friend, Grant. Bunch right now is very fun and therapeutic, and yeah, it's my favorite community on Twitch. By the way, does anyone know if you die in Valheim, does it get rid of the death tombstone if you had to die again? Know what I'm saying? Like I die and a tombstone drops and I die again, and the first tombstone stay. Yes, the first one does stay. It is not, Demon Souls rules, where it's only your most recent corpses there. So it's, never fear. You just have to get back to where you died that first time. UI is especially hard with the amount of UX iteration that happens in dev. You have to make the call whether to have good art early on or change it a bunch, or have lame default art in the last couple of months when the layout is locked. That makes total sense. I appreciate that perspective. I guess then you have to like benefit from having a very... I guess it's easy to then say, well, like, we'll just plan it all out early, but yeah, that's the opposite of iteration.
The domain reflects who's within.
Tough things to balance. Allowing for iteration versus just, like, what do you need to lock down so other people can do their jobs? All right. Just kind of picked at random.
Now then.
Save.
Well, we made it to the jail. I'd say that settles it. Ongo Natsume is our monarch.
So I'm curious
So him being all
how different this environment's going to be from the first
Doesn't he feel any
dungeon.
remorse for obtaining
First jail.
success this way?
Because the first jail,
His fans are only his fans because he forced them to be.
I wouldn't say it was hyper complicated, but it,
like him think.
for being the first like introductory area, it had a fair amount of complexity to it.
Is that not
What was the last anime series you finished? Beastars. Wait, well, season 1. I don't know if they've...
desires?
I don't know if season 2 exists yet.
Goes over that way. The main road here should lead us right to it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Steal
that's
those
supposed to be
desires and expose Natsume for the fraud he is.
Let's go.
Oh, it's airing in Japan currently? Alright.
Make way for the Phantom Bee.
What's that?
That's cute.
Focus.
It's a pretty big environment. That makes sense, though. Good way to double dip on spaces. You can use an environment for walking around and talking to people, and then again as a combat space. Prefer dub or sub? I'm a dub person myself. I am also a dub person. To the point where it's actually difficult for me to watch a show if it is subbed. I just do too many things simultaneously these days. So, like, if I want to watch a show while I'm working out or something like that, I can't very well track what's going on. If I'm not looking at the screen, and that's hard to do when you're busting out sick reps and earning that beef.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Show me your taste.
Yeah, dubs have gotten really good. And I'm kind of okay providing, I guess, more opportunity for English voice actors. I don't know if watching something dubbed means that, but whatever. My eyeballs are doing what they're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, all the status effects are here, and they're all pretty bad. If because the technical hits are still a thing, so if you get hit with a status debuff, they can still hit you with the right element. Fuck you up.
That one's so strong. Should we try to fight it? Shadow located. Awaiting orders.
Ice crystal. Why is there an ice crystal? What do you feel you guys like? I am a big fan of peach iced tea, and watermelon, and dub melon mint. Tropical rain is a pretty good booze mixer. If you're into that.
This guy?
Why wouldn't you be? This might be a tough fight, but I'm gonna go for it.
I'll reveal your true form. Got this for sure.
Let's go.
Boo-foo.
Wapo! Succubus!
Oh, thank God.
Ravage them!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
All right, Joker!
Okay. That wasn't so bad.
This was over before it began. Good job, everyone.
Okay, let's keep it moving.
So is it just like water seasoning, or is it an energy drink thing? It can be either. I've never understood. Ion by Day. Allow me to tell you about the wonders of G Fuel as a product. It's essentially a powder that you can put in water, and it turns that water into an energy drink or into a sports drink. So they have caffeinated versions. That's kind of the main product, and it's kind of meant to be a replacement for an energy drink. So, you know, instead of drinking a Red Bull that has a lot of sugar in it, and like having the money of like $3 a drink, you can instead get a little tub of powder, shake it up in some water, and boom, you've got yourself a nice, it won't be carbonated, but you could also get a soda stream or something like that and carbonated. Then you got yourself your own energy drink. And it doesn't take up much space. It's like Mio a little bit, except Mio is like it's like a syrup, right? This is just powder. You typically put it in like a shaker cup. But yeah. And then what I've also used is they have non-caffeinated versions that are like hydration mixes. I've basically used those to try to fight hangovers and stuff if I'm drinking. Get those electrolytes up in me. But yeah, the idea is that compared to like buying canned energy drinks,
What? Doesn't look like
you'll be drinking a lot less sugar because a lot of the mixes, almost all of them in fact, are sugar free, and you won't be paying as much money, and you don't need a big old case of canned sodas in your cabinet or whatever.
Be careful.
So that's the idea. I've been using it as a pre-workout actually, instead of having coffee in the morning, which, especially if I've been drinking, can be a little rough on my stomach. G Fuel is really easy on your stomach, gives you a real good caffeine kick, and it's a great way to like, I'll eat like maybe 200 to 300 calories breakfast, get some caffeine in me, go out, work out, then have a nice lunch.
One of the fearsome four and servant to the Prince of Nightmares!
The fearsome four! Oh, no. He did not just say that. There's no way someone would be this cliche.
Yeah, crab foam, there's also that. So G Fuel's been part of the way you're cutting calories. Caffeine suppresses hunger, which is also kind of why I take it in the morning. Is that helped? I'm just keep drinking water? No problem. Water's absolutely the best thing for you, so.
I will slay you where you stand!
But yeah, I've
Chosen heroes!
if I'm like trying to plot out my calories for the day and I'm hungry just like a little bit earlier than I want to be, very easy to just. Oh, okay.
That's it.
The enemy's no pushover. Target its weakness to win.
You're mine.
Sophie's defense is weakened.
Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. Astonishing. You defeated a strong enemy, just like that.
God.
Okay. Fine skill. I'll rely on you next time.
Oh, that's mine? Ooh. Oh, status ailment? An ailment on one foe. So I can cast 12 SP skill and get like maybe 2 back? I don't know. Nice flashbang, yeah. Gotta go make dinner. It's honey glazed pork night. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy
Did
HD.
we get him?
I'd expect nothing less from the chosen. Very well. You may pass. To best us is to overcome the Overlord's most perilous trial. you be able to defeat the others? I pray you lose your way. Chosen hero!
Oh, come on. Unnecessary. Another flashbang. Ah, full white, yes. Is this like Persona 5 or continuation of 5?
Huh?
It is a narrative sequel to Persona 5.
What the hell? Where are we now?
Who was that? You're in a completely different place than we
Is
were
there a way to
before.
find out how many hours of Twitch I've
Looks like we're
watched?
in front of that
They sent out emails to people, like at the beginning or the end of last year.
Does that mean we were brought here by some kind of magic?
I don't know if,
My
like,
guess is it was that
they clearly have access to that information, but I don't know if it's always exposed to
lose
you.
your way crap, right?
Very meaningful dialogue choices.
For the player or hero.
I'm scared to know mine. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm having
They did send me my hours streamed, which is probably pretty intense for 2020.
business.
I believe this is the world from Natsume's novel.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay.
You mean we're
So his
in a
books were
novel?
cribbed from a bunch of anime and manga
What's
and
it
like
about?
video games and
A
shit.
man living a completely
So
normal
now we're
life
trapped
in our
in-
world is reborn as a demon overlord in another.
Cool.
Making the most of his villainous new role, he then attempts to repel the heroes who come to slay him. To that end, he deploys a number of traps about his castle, along with a group known as the Fearsome Four.
Oh.
And that's why he called us heroes earlier?
Lamapotamus, thanks for the sub.
So are the heroes the real bad guys of the story then?
Yes, that's correct.
She sounds so annoyed.
To assume you've read it too.
Nah, I just skimmed it. But I've seen enough of that kind of thing to guess where it was going.
So it's our job to challenge the Demon King, huh?
That's true. Then I guess this all works out pretty nicely.
This would be pretty awesome if like
place is from
Futaba
Natsume's book.
becomes a wealth of knowledge
And
about
it's
how to
safe
get through
say
this
he's
area.
somewhere in the castle,
Just because this is
which means
shit anime.
everyone's desires are in there too.
Right. Let's see if we can find a way inside.
Trash anime, you say? My time has come. This guy, where's the incest? I'm sure it's in there somewhere. They're stepbrothers. Huh.
Well, yes.
Dude, an overlord's castle though? This is actually kind of sick.
Pipe down, Skull. We're on enemy turf, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry. I can see it.
First things first. Let's get an idea of our surroundings.
Hold up. We got searchlights ahead. Security here's pretty
Have
tight.
you watched Sword Art Online? Yeah, I watched the first season and I actually really liked it.
Closed as well.
Then I watched the second season and I was utterly creeped out and never watched it again. Or I think it was the second half of the first
Let us
season.
play true to Phantom Thief form and sneak in through the back.
Made back over 103.5 thousand hacker points. Scared to aim towards that VIP or ban. Still happy for my beautiful card for my last redemption. Thank you. Ah. Oh, you've reminded me. I'm overdue to send out some cards. People have been waiting so faithfully for their cards, and I'm sitting here not sending them out. Third season was pretty good, though. Yeah? Okay. I got pretty skeezed. And, why, what happened with the second half? They were doing this, like, half-brother, stepsister weird thing. Also, like, what's her name?
Being open anytime soon. What now?
A female lead who was pretty good in the series immediately got like kidnapped by a big bad villainous man. Put in a Asuna, there we go. Put in a literal bird cage. I was just like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Designed to deny the hero's entry.
Yeah, Asuna's getting assaulted online.
Worthy to face the Overlord.
So dumb.
To open it, they must overcome 3 trials and obtain.
It doesn't take a lot to knock me off of watching a show because there were so many other shows.
This overlord wants to keep the heroes out, right? Why doesn't he just build a gate that doesn't open?
That's just how it goes. The story couldn't progress if the heroes didn't have a chance.
So where exactly are we supposed to find?
It gets way worse. Great.
It's being held in 3
Well, I'm glad I didn't watch
towers
them.
placed outside the castle. It says here.
I don't think I'm missing
towers
much.
Are guarded by the fearsome four themselves.
And if I am, then
They're called
I'm probably going to die without seeing a lot of good shows.
3 trials?
Every bad guy in SAO has major bonk energy. Yeah. That's the energy I got too.
The towers apparently stands near something called the Great River.
I'm guessing that's just like a big river.
Oh, Nick. Thank you very much. Gonna buy some G Fuel, like to hear it, and play Last of Us 2. Also, your stream audio is pretty nice compared to Video Game Donkeys. Donkey's one of my all-time faves, but that motherfucking donkey needs to turn his stream audio up. Yeah, mastering streams loud is actually extremely challenging. But thank you for the compliment. I have, I put no small amount of, well, maybe some small amount of effort. I put effort into, trying to keep the stream nice and loud and audible, but not too loud. Not too loud. But yes, thank you for recognizing that.
Looks like there aren't any shop.
I watch a lot of streams too that are very, 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 very quiet. And yeah, it's silly. Like it's the least, it's the most zeroth world problem to like turn your soundbar all the way up for somebody's stream and then watch a normal thing and it blows you out. But
Hey, doesn't that tower look a lot like the prison keeps we saw in Shibuya?
Hey, it does. It looks like a bird cage on top.
I like to keep things nice for people.
And maybe that's where we'll find our proof.
So when they say proof, do you think they're actually talking about cores?
Looks like the entrance is right over there. Come on, let's check it out.
Dang, these jails are humongous. Be sure to check your map every now and then.
Ooh. Mushoku Tensei is airing this season 10 out of 10 production IMO. I think it's an old manga that kind of inspired the isekai genre that SAO popularized. Huh. Okay.
I can see it.
So it's one of those like formative things. Does it have the like Lord of the Rings phenomenon where it seems a little stereotypical because it set all the stereotypes? I usually talk quiet in my streams when the puppy is sleeping, but turn my mic up. That's okay. So that's an important thing to acknowledge. I have the liberty of kind of being as loud as I want because Stephanie is wonderfully patient,
There's something written
tolerant,
here.
and I don't really have kids or dogs or anything, so
One must offer sun and rain.
I can game at full intensity. Full intensity.
Here's a line from the novel. Hallowed orb, sleep in a shrine of sun.
Seen that Sony show, The Tester?
Right.
I remember people describing it or talking about it back in the day, but no, I never watched it.
Oh, don't be like that.
Strelic, thanks for the sub.
Just one of
How's the musoing, Mr. Dr. Professor Gamer?
Still Natsume's world, however.
It's been mostly anime so far tonight.
To deter the heroes.
We're just watching anime
I
together.
don't see any other way in, so I guess we should go look for these orbs.
Oh, was it Fushiyugi that started Isekai? I mean, I guess started. I don't know how far back you go, because there is Alice in Wonderland, Gulliver's Travels.
I can see it. This might be what we need.
Shadow sighted. What should we do?
True form.
Gonna try Guilty Gear Strive when it comes out? Probably not, unfortunately. I don't know that I'm man enough to play Guilty Gear. I'm gonna do a big move now.
Succubus! Here!
as always, Joker.
That was a waste, but I
At least a little more challenge.
don't care.
Hey, shall
What's
we?
that? Show me your true self.
Taking them by surprise.
Yeah! Right here! Strike!
Alright. There's so much. Okay, I'll give you a Garu. All right, all right.
You're mine. Go ahead.
I got this.
And done.
Good. Many colors. Yeah. It's this is an intense game. There's a lot going on. Jeez. If Interstellar 555 was a game, I'd play it. I know that much. I think Galaxy might be the closest to that. Zero to Strive is like SF4 to 5, but if it wasn't all fucked up, Strive has done a lot to make things a little simpler while remaining very fun. The only problem I have with Strive is that Slayer isn't in it. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Now that I think about it, Ark has been putting in really good tutorials in their fighting games.
Treasure chest.
So maybe it is worth checking out. I don't know. People seem awfully bullish on Guilty Gear these days, which I did not think would happen.
We obviously can't.
Kind of shocked that that game is still around.
Nothing we can do now.
But I'm happy that it is. That's the important thing. It's got really cool music. I need my pile bunker vampire daddy. Maybe they'll get him with DLC? Crunchyroll did a history of Isekai, and Fushi is considered to have boomed the Isekai into Gear. Ah, okay. Huh. Here, I'll just open that in another tab. Check that out later. Remember the PlayStation Network original series Powers? I mean, I remember the E3 where they announced it, and I don't remember caring about it ever after that.
We can ambush them. Sound good?
Come on.
Was it good?
Talk about lucky. Shadows ahead. Now, take that.
Shit! Kirk.
Out of the way.
I want to see this charged up.
Way to go, guys.
Keep chugging along.
We streamed the System Shock remake. I loved when you played the demo. Absolutely. I'm very excited for that game.
Shadows far as I know. Keep it moving.
Way to get up there? I think they'll let me jump.
Peculiar over there.
Yeah, you saw that too, huh? Oh, I have to come at it from the other side, it looks like. Okay, okay. Her yo-yo is cool? Yeah. Yeah, she's got combat yo-yos for some reason. Her mechanic is that if you hit the button in time with it coming back to you, you get a, if you hit specific timings during her combo, you get damage buff and range buff. Oh yeah, she also does the Naruto run. She's showing the most specific range of thigh gap or of thigh. It's only the absolute territory cut out. Also, she's a robot, so don't get too horny, fellas. Or do. I'm not your dad. Huh. Alright. I guess I gotta come from the other side, maybe? What if her being a robot is what I'm into? Well, I guess technically she's an AI, because Igus was a robot. Huh. And everybody wanted to have sex with that robot. Horny jail, everybody? Not necessarily, not yet. Well, there's nowhere else for me to go. Yeah? I love the thighs, though. So cute. Isn't her VA the same as Catherine? I'm not sure. Wouldn't surprise me. Seems like Atlas has a crew they like working with. They are cool until you realize they're a week old. I mean, but digital years are way shorter than physical years.
That looks suspicious.
Does it? What looks suspicious? What are we doing? Nothing here looks suspicious.
Looks like we're safe here.
What am I missing here? Double jump ledge grab to get up. Can I really just jump up there? Huh.
Appears we found something.
Yeah.
Look what we got.
You can just jump. It's right there. You can just jump to it. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. It seemed like a thing that couldn't be done.
Hey, should we open up that treasure chest?
Yes.
That shadow hasn't seen us. Show me your What should we do? Look, they're panicking. Right, let's clear a path.
If only all battles were this easy. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Nope, no shadows here.
Man, more treasure? There's no way I can... Oh! What the... Can't wait to get all this treasure. Oh, baby. Hey, what's up, Fitness Goblin? Thank you for the sub. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the streams and VODs on YouTube. Makes my day better. Best background while gaming or working. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. I tend to think it ranks pretty highly on the comfy background noise meter.
That's our shrine of sun?
It is, and perhaps the orb is inside.
And that is indeed the service I provide. So I'm glad it's working out for you. Taco Truck Nuts, thanks for the sub.
Now then.
Always saving, always. Let's see here. Last thing I forgot to ask because it's been on my mind a lot lately. I deleted Reddit because I feel ashamed of using it for a few reasons. I stick to super small subs and have never been an incel at any point in my life, but I don't know. I see a lot of people around the web hate it, and I'm debating whether or not I should dip out of there so I stop looking at angry politics subs. I mean, you can always give it a shot. I think you'd be, you don't have to make a decision now, you know? You can just try. Why not? Give it a shot. Try it. Stay away from it for a week and see how you feel. I can't, you know, can't speak to your, can't speak to your experience. But I've definitely found that I don't miss a lot of just idle internet time. It's fun to kill time if I ever need to for some reason. But if I lose it, it doesn't really... I find that it doesn't really actually mean much to my life. and I barely miss it when it's gone. So if idly scrolling the internet in any capacity like makes you stressed or agitated, it may not be very productive to you. It's tough. I think it's like that.
I should write
that old conflict of you feel like you should stay aware and informed about what's going on in general in the world, but when that news just makes you pissed off for no reason, what good is it doing what good is it doing anyone? That's why I quit Twitter. It's just cancer now.
Is that a shadow?
Yeah.
Just as the novel said,
Twitter's not very...
The orb is a symbol of the sun. Remove it and the light fades.
I've really
Once that
changed
happens,
the way that I think
warriors
about
will appear to prevent its theft.
Twitter or really any social network. I feel like the last 2 years have been... Every social network has been so awash in
This seems powerful.
either bots or people that act like bots
Earlier.
that it makes it really frustrating. Front page Reddit is horrible, but it can't just be soccer and basketball clips. It can be very curated, yeah. My advice would be to just find some like photography subreddits or something that's just pleasant to look at. Cute animals, funny video clips. It can really change the ratio of what you're taking in. I think that can mean a lot.
Something new.
Yeah, why do all of Sophia's abilities have a question mark after them? I guess she doesn't understand those abilities. Also, it's weird that an AI would have a persona. I guess an AI doesn't. I don't know what Pathos is. The characters... I remember the characters even in Universe were expressing confusion about how all this works, and then they just kind of moved on.
That was a close one.
There's plenty of good smaller subreddits out there. Yeah.
Before we get jumped, Inari.
My apologies. I knew I'd forgotten something.
Anyways, we've got the sun we need. All that's left is to find the rain.
It said something about a land of rain.
I only use Facebook and I'm starting to just unfollow people, not unfriending. Carrying a social justice rant ain't my thing, and I'm not the type to argue on people's viewpoints and opinions. Yeah. I mean, it feels like a new thing. A lot of these dynamics are kind of new, but at the same time, public forums have always been the avenue of people to, like, get up and scream. That's just a lot of, you know, like, people with their bullhorns on a street corner on any given Saturday, lecturing about Jesus or something. Talking because they feel like they gotta get it out more than anyone actually wants to listen, I think.
Hey, you're that jerk from earlier.
Oh, right. Domu.
Taco Truck Nuts, thanks for the sub.
I am Toma of the Fearsome Four!
Are you the one who brought us here?
That is my duty. I am tasked with
Oh, what's up, Zach? Welcome.
trials upon the chosen hero.
I think being on Reddit is fine, just don't engage. I think that anyone has a good opinion on there. Yeah.
In this sacred land, if the orb of rain is what you say.
Man, people can think anything they want, huh? Sometimes I get baited, you know? I get baited into thinking that an average individual is, like, rational or wants to engage in some kind of actual exchange of information. And then I'm constantly reminded, nah. But that's, like... That used to bum me out, but now I'm more on this wavelength of, like... Man, there are 8 billion people on this planet. Oh, come on. Yes, it is. I just plugged it in. 8 billion people. What are the odds? You draw one of them at random on the internet. Do you really think you're going to have, like, an interesting connection? Somebody that just grew up in a different place, different mindset, different culture, different everything. And you're just going to, like, Why not? Just like, hey, let's exchange ideas, random person. No. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be strange. Whatever. No sweat. Move on. Not every interaction on the internet has to be a referendum on my social graces.
We're supposed to be the Phantom Thieves, remember?
It was so big. Reddit is the god tier platform for hobbyists. Yeah. It seems like it's really efficient to find the, like, specific subculture you're going for. And porn, garbage for everything else. I never really got around to using Reddit for porn.
Slime!
A couple times, I don't know.
That's why you're the leader. Persona!
I don't know, I like the random grab bag of other sources.
Super got in a follow-up attack!
Thank you.
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on its ice weakness. Don't have
Ooh.
left. Hurry up.
Down. Shit! No! Wake up, you bitch! Durr. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I got very stressed. I really need you to stay alive, Yusuke.
Use this.
Yeah, porn is for mobile, yeah. And I still don't have a really good mobile app. Fuck! For Reddit.
Yeah, here we go.
So whatever.
You can thank me later. Watch this.
Damn.
There we go. There.
The enemy's dizzy. This is your chance.
Understood.
Start wailing on it.
Brainwash. Nothing cures flames.
It's weak, but physical attacks won't work. What a pain in the butt.
Oh, don't hit me! Ah, he's dead.
Fix him up.
Fuck. Fuck. I don't know if I can do this now. I've lost hero and I've lost. Damn it! Shit! Oh man, I don't know about this. Ow.
Sophie's stamina is running low. She needs to recharge.
Sure is. Move. Relay for Android, Apollo for iOS. Oh, for efficient porn consumption on Reddit. Jeez.
What happened? Say something!
Goodness. So, okay.
Jack-o'-lantern, slime! You're mine!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses! Take Joker! Switching out!
Leave it to me.
Enemy's defense is down! Go to town on him!
Fuck.
I can be of use! This guy's pretty strong! Capitalize on its ice weakness! Wicked follow-up, Sophie!
Shit.
Defense up!
Ugh. Damn it. Guys are getting chewed up.
This one!
I appreciate it.
Here!
Thank you.
How about this? Pretty worn out! All yours!
I accept.
Persona! This is my other self! Formal! Right!
That's a secret! You're all right! No hesitation, Fox!
Time for the curtain call!
Shadow defeated! Nice teamwork!
God damn.
Did we get him for good this time?
So you've become this.
Oh, Relay's what you've been using? Alright, I'll check it out. I don't really look at Reddit that much. I need to find some better subreddits, though.
Give me a break.
I haven't really invested a lot of effort into finding interesting subreddits to follow. I just have some, like, memes and photo subreddits, and then just, like, some funny clip subreddits. With a little bit more curation, Reddit could be a very good potpourri of internet stupid things.
We can keep going now. Let's find that orb.
That's what it ought to be, right?
Right.
Wait a moment.
Might serve us well to regroup.
Oh shit, I should have saved. Oh god, don't crash, please. The biggest sub for any game is just an absolute salt mine, and then the smaller ones are fine. Or the smaller ones are just memes. Captain, yeah, sounds like you've described it pretty perfectly.
Now then.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, right? On the internet, how if enough people sort of congregate around a subject, that congregation very rarely stays positive and wholesome. I guess it is. I guess that's just a negative bias, a negative perceptive bias. That's how it is for Destiny. Yeah, it's crazy. There's no centralized moderation since each subreddit has their own mods that work for free. Yeah, and that means each subreddit has its own culture, which is kind of neat. I mean, that's what forums used to be. That was it. Is each forum would be dedicated to a topic and have its own moderation and its own participation culture. Oh, low sodium cyberpunk. Yeah, I should have checked that out. I have to admit, I saw ESA do a speedrun of Cyberpunk, and it was really wonderful to have people talk about the game and just talk about the things they liked about it instead of, you know, just smugly talking shit about it or something. It was really nice. I felt like I hadn't really geeked out about the game with people, so I need to go check out low sodium cyberpunk. Break time. Break time. Because I've been jacked up on fuel. Too jacked up on that cheap, delicious G Fuel. I gotta go use the restroom, so I'll be back in a second. See you guys soon.
I dropped.
Okay, I was waiting for that to end. I've been sitting here for a minute. That one's so cool though, so I didn't want to interrupt. I got some more cash now. I can make some. Yeah, I can buy some more ingredients. Let's see here. It's the curry and the coffee. Ooh. I mean, the curry's only, or the coffee's only. Wait. Oh, to all allies. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. That's really good.
Get to work.
What do I need? Let's see here.
Cooking time.
Pork, rice, coffee beans. All right. Those are at the mall, probably. Grocery store, gonna guess. Made LeBlanc curry IRL. I want curry now. There's something really cozy about curry. Especially like Japanese curry. It's extremely comforting.
Well, hello.
Hey, McCostich. Yeah, thank you for the resub. It has been a minute since you made it to a stream. I've been good. I've been really good. Oh, they're sold out. Dang it.
We recommend.
Thank you very. We recommend that. Thank you very much. Stop by again.
Been really enjoying getting into games media again, doing the gaming news thing with Bruce. That's kind of the hottest news of the day. Apart from that, let's see here.
Let's get to work.
I've been making some dietary and some fitness strides lately. Got back on my weightlifting. Been hitting my calorie goals lately, so 5 more months of this and I'll be set. Does it not follow the main story at all? It is this game is a new story after the events of Persona 5. So it is a canon sequel to the main game.
What should we make?
Oh,
Oh, John Holland has a cooking channel?
We're going to make this?
I didn't know if it was like a full cooking channel or if it was just the one video. That's fantastic, though.
Looks good.
Oh, wait, I need to go back into jail.
I should
Be
write-
safe. There we go.
Let's get to work.
And I got a crazy G Fuel sale going on right now. So we're moving product, we're making money.
Okay.
Industry. So yeah, it's been nice dialing up the YouTube contribution a little more. I have a business now, so I have a full LLC. I can pay salaries to people. I'm not doing that yet. Thoughts on starting a business with family? I don't have much family to start a business with.
Alright.
But I'm starting a business by myself. It's been really rewarding to be able to create work for people.
Now then, let's begin, shall we?
Especially in the like games media space. I was very hungry and grateful for any opportunities I got. So I'm very much enjoying the opportunity to provide those opportunities or create those opportunities for other people. It was a really good cooking video too? That's awesome. Yeah. John Holland is an extremely talented producer. So I'm not surprised.
Oh, a treasure chest. I imagine we're going to open it. Fire! This fight is ours.
Take it!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Ooh.
Damn it! There's more? You're mine.
I'm gonna attack too. Oh, the wicked follow-up, Sophie! Not done yet. Here it goes!
I'm running in circles, crying one more thing.
Are you?
Sure. Come! Ravage them!
I'm gonna attack too.
Listen, Elf!
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Let's go! Take this! It's over!
Strong as always! Hold your last leg! Don't let up!
This is it!
The enemy's no pushover! Target its weakness to win! Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Persona! Ravage them!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses! Get going, Joker!
What? Cool! Holy shit.
Take this!
Shadow defeated! Nice teamwork!
I can do much with this, I'm sure.
Cool, cool.
Victory is ours.
Did you say ravage them? He does say that, doesn't he?
Stay focused.
Ah, it's normal. We don't worry about that. Ooh. Yeah, I did buy lockpicking. Do you mind explaining the premise behind the Persona series? Heard good things, but never really a plot.
We have the advantage. I say we take them.
That's... So let me think about that. I think...
I guess it was nothing.
The individual plots of Persona are tied to the characters and usually an overarching like mystery they're trying to solve. Let me think of how to summarize it. So usually most of the Persona games feature a cast of like high school teens, and the teens find the ability to enter a metaphysical reality that is constructed by the consensus, the communal belief of people, essentially, creates this other reality. So it's a projection of people's thoughts and interpretations and fears and all that stuff.
Oh, a shadow!
So what happens usually is that somebody in the real world finds a way to manipulate reality through this dimension. And weird things start happening, like people act strangely or lose motivation, or they lose some like part of their soul, or that gets messed with, and that kind of kicks off a mystery. And then teenagers figure out a way to also enter this dimension, and by entering that, they get a perspective on what's going on and then try to solve mysteries. Part of that is that they have to confront themselves in this dimension as well. So the idea of the persona, or that you are not necessarily... Like, there is your persona, which is what other people perceive you to be, and then there's who you are. I just tuned in halfway through this explanation, and I realized you were explaining a plot. I thought you might have just been really high. I guess it's possible to be both. Persona takes a little bit of outside-the-box thinking. Every Persona game starts with "Here's a new transfer student," ends with "Congrats on killing God." Pretty much, yeah. So it's a bit of a ramp up. It can be a little intense. It's definitely very anime. Ah, dang it! I should have bought this before I cooked. And yes, of course I'm leveling cooking. So it wraps together a few kind of more familiar story concepts there. It's the henshin, you know? It's Power Rangers. It's people with superpowers that have alter egos that they transform into that allow them to tangle with forces that normal teens couldn't. And then it alternates between that and like the real life drama of normal teenagers. So it has a comic book flavor to it. It has a a Power Rangers flavor to it. That's the old like Peter Parker's gotta get an A on the test, but then also fight a giant mutant lizard kind of deal. So it's fun. The way that visits in the game actually is the life part of it is kind of like a life sim or a visual novel. You make decisions about how to spend your day or phases of your day, and those contribute to your stats. And then the combat part of the game involves you going into this other reality. And then the decisions you make in the real life portion of the game affect your stats and your growth in the dungeon, the RPG layer of the game. That connection is not quite as strong here because there's not as robust a non-combat layer to the game.
Rain? It just started pouring all of a sudden.
It's largely just
this is the
story and then some exploration areas and then like gear management and leveling and that kind of thing, and then fights. But the fights are awesome. Speaking of flavors, G Fuel. It's good every time.
Ooh, what's that?
Sure looks suspicious. That's our target?
It could be a trap.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already shilled to everybody that's watching right now. Awesome graphics. Thank you, MikeBot. Yeah, G Fuel's doing a little competition, so I thought I'd wow and delight. If that doesn't move G Fuel, I don't know what will.
Sensing what feels like treasure.
Try to not buy G Fuel. A sick stinger like that.
There! Is that Jewel?
It's always interesting how different stories utilize the reality behind the veil. Seems to go all the way from Cthulhu level insanity to anime superhero teens. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's
a treasure demon. Get it before it escapes.
Ooh. I think there's something that pulls. Jesus Christ, something that pulls very directly at like our core to think that there is another reality connected to our own that we could slip into. I mean, I guess Isekai has this kind of sensibility too, that at any moment you might suddenly become aware of this other magical world that was always there. Like, I think that's the core of the promise, is that the real world is actually far more fantastic and wonderful than you thought it was. That's what I think the whimsical thing is. The promise that it's not just, it's not just Netflix series until we all turn into skeletons.
It's trying to get away.
Oh, you gotta beat it up?
This is it! Persona!
It's not weak to anything, right? Oh, it is.
Wapo! Slime!
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Wapo! Succubus! You're mine!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit it
rare type of shadow we sometimes see in the Metaverse. We call them treasure demons. Taking one down can net you all kinds of big rewards.
I see. I'll be sure to remember these treasure demons. So if we see one, we should try to defeat it like the one just now?
Right. They're quick to run away, though, so you gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, keeping the security level high. I think I still never actually did that. I don't think I ever really targeted treasure demons that much. Funny how much Persona's changed compared to the first two games. It is, isn't it?
Hang on a sec. Stop!
I tried to play Persona 1 and 2 back in the day, and it was just... They were too out there for me at the time. But yeah, Persona 3 really was a revelation. That's the first, like, full-on Atlas game that I remember having that sensibility about it. The UI, the music, man. It was like deep in PlayStation 2's like final days too. Kind of the same way Persona 4 hit.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sparky Boys. I'd actually seen that tutorial message before, but I think that was the progress that I'd lost.
So we can't get... Let's take a look around. There might be another way in.
I can see it.
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
Indeed you are.
Excellent. I'll reveal the true form.
As long as we keep the advantage, the battle is ours.
Keep the enemies in sight. We can do it.
Out of my sight for your position tragic.
Persona 3 went to dark places 4 and 5 wouldn't dare to touch. Yeah, I was a little bummed. 4 and 5 were a little more surface level than 3 was.
Use it.
And for reasons a little more intense than just the fact that they shot themselves, which was also pretty rad. But yeah, 3's story got pretty existential, a lot of dread in that game. Also a pretty inconclusive ending, as I recall. One of those like weird melancholy, you don't know what happened, but you're pretty sure it wasn't happy kind of endings.
Persona! Barret! Jack-o'-lantern! Slime! Wapo!
Damn, I don't have Makoto with me.
Barret! Persona! Take this!
I don't know if this counts as... Oh, it does, okay.
Shadows ahead.
Take this! Whoa! That was sweet! Showtime!
Did 3 have Hitler? I think that was 2. 3 had the penis monster. Mara. Let's hope we find him in this game.
Yours.
That was amazing, Joker! Even for you!
They're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stops.
Where?
I can be of use.
Fair warning. It's gonna be rough. Full stop down. Hang in there.
Sit! Here, the final lap!
Silky took out a strong shadow. Good job.
New skill obtained.
Let's not forget the Persona 3 ended with a 2-hour-long 11-phase boss battle. Yes, it did. I lost that fight by 1 turn. Straight up 1 turn. It was like all the way to the end, every healing item used. And I swear to God it was the last hit. But I think it like missed or something. I don't know. It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's the only time I've like lost a game and then just looked up the ending on YouTube. It's like, no, I'm not doing that again. Because like, it's like I just had to go grind and then do the whole boss fight again. I don't know. That kind of thing will change a man. Yeah, it was. I had like a rule to myself to never just look up the ending to a game, and that's when I bent that rule. Because it was straight up gonna be, and that was, I remember at the time too, I was like, that's when I was working full time and living by myself. So I was thinking like, I can't do it. It was like Sunday, I think. It was like Sunday evening. And I was like, I can't do this before fucking Monday now. I have to go back to work and not finish this game that I've been playing forever. I remember just needing to, for the sake of my sanity, put it down. That's like the worst feeling, man. When it's Sunday night and it seems like you're at the end of a game and you have to make that call if you're just gonna stay up and finish it and power through.
Way to go, guys!
Can you live with yourself?
Let's keep going.
Oh, it's a treasure chest. Mustn't overlook it.
3 was the hardest for me, 5 is the easiest.
What's in it?
Yeah.
The orange
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
smile upon us.
Golden was pretty brutal on hard. 5, the beginning of 5 was bad.
This should prove useful.
But it evened out pretty fast after that. Oh, right. I did. I got spotted.
I think they're onto us.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't really played 1 or 2, though.
So it was here after all.
I remember the conversation system with the monsters being kind of confusing. Like, I didn't know... It was hard to tell if certain interactions were good or bad. And I guess that's part of the idea, is you just have to kind of feel your way through it, but... I kind of liked the way Undertale did it a lot more. I felt like that was a little more rooted. It felt more like a game system.
What are you doing?
5 Royal on hard was well difficult. Okay, I never played Royal, but I could believe that they would like more fine-tune the difficulty. Is it okay to talk about wrestling? I watched the full match tonight. Sure, yeah. I don't know that I can add much to the conversation, but you don't need me to. You can talk about wrestling. That's fine.
Switching out.
Don't do it. Hi, Pixie! Jekyll and Hi, Pixie! Ravage them!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
All right, Joker! Let us end this. Right here. Strike!
Shit, I got hit out of that.
Go ahead. I got this.
Oh, okay.
We've got both the sun and the rain. Let's get back over to the tower.
Oh, hey. Did the rain stop?
Oh, yeah. Guess so. Probably because we took that orb, huh?
Man, I can't. No, absolutely not. Oh, I meant I watched your wrestling match, and I wish it went longer. And your training was laborious? Yeah, I mean, a bit. I would say I put more time in leading up to that shoot than the actual training during the thing. Actually, I kind of got in contact with some of the guys we wrestled with in that dock again, so I might take some time out there and go pick it up again. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna do it. I just don't know where it's gonna go, if it does anything.
Each other's job classes. You know, like warrior and priest and stuff.
I got save.
I'll just add this.
But like, it wouldn't be content or anything. It'd just be me going on my own and doing stuff. There's no way to like film it. Oops. Oh. No, we could do that. But yeah, I haven't done any stunt work or like any tumbling or anything like that in like a year, or since quarantine, really. And I'd hoped that when I went independent, I'd be more free to just do dumb projects like that. So I might pick it back up. I've never done martial arts in what? 3 years at this point?
Leave it to me.
Doesn't have to be filmed, just seems like a good outlet. Yeah, it definitely is. And that's what I would use it for. Something to keep me humble and in pain.
All yours.
Sounds like a lot of fun to do. It is, it hurts. It's exhausting. And it feels like the kind of thing where you'll never really be happy with it. Unless you just love doing it, and I can definitely come from that perspective, but you know, I'm gonna be so far behind people. But it, you know, it'd keep me in shape too. Finish is fun. I just want to kick someone. Well, I mean, the goal is to not kick somebody. It's to make it look like you kick somebody. It's different. It's different. If you want to kick somebody, and I'm reading way into what you said, so don't let me run away with it too much. It does feel cool though. It does feel cool to do that stuff. To like flip around and get thrown and shit. It feels awesome. And if you get thrown by somebody who's really good at it, it's really easy to like have fun and look good doing it. The collaborative aspect is what's really, really cool. And to be honest, not something that I've done a lot.
Nice work, ladies and gents.
I think it will help me a lot, just because it is learning how to dance. And I've never really learned how to dance with anyone. Just the aspect of like moving with a partner, trusting them. Not sticking around because I kind of want to go into this game blind, but I hope you're enjoying it. I am, Best Toast. I am. And yeah, going in blind would be a good call, I think. Your promo was so great. You're great on the mic. Well, thank you. Yeah, I feel like I've accepted a couple more things about myself too. So it'd be interesting to go back in with like a bit of a clearer head about who I am and what I want to do. Explain the art of pro wrestling well. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've done it a little bit. I think more than like
That'll help us get around.
I don't know that I necessarily even need to do it in front of an audience. I just want to do it. I want to flop around. I want to get thrown and I want to throw people. And when I first started watching wrestling, my favorite stuff was the acrobatic flippy stuff because that's what I could most easily relate to as it being like a stunt show. I understood it that way. Now I'm just a mark for it all around. There's a lot of different aspects to it. And it's so different. It's so different than anything I've done before. It's all the theatrics of fighting, but without the like actual technique of fighting. I mean, some of it's there, but it's much more stunt work than it is combat, which is awesome. I love stunt work. It's the coolest thing in the world. So I figured maybe I can be a good training partner, but that's all. Like, it'd just be fun to flip around and get flipped. Help people drill their spots or whatever. I could do that. Just like once a week. But people say it's basically a live action anime tournament. Oh yeah. Yeah. Complicated storylines, villains showing up out of nowhere.
All right, we won.
Good. On to the next.
My stamina is very low. This could be dangerous.
Oh, that was cute.
Okay.
Whoops! Dang it. Didn't hit the right button.
Let's move to the side.
Stamina's getting low. Watch closely how you fight.
Took out most of them. Don't let up, guys.
It's over.
So mad.
Okay. I look forward to seeing your new power.
An easy win, don't you think?
Oh, Tony, thanks for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. We're talking wrestling. Local indie wrestling is the #1 thing I missed due to COVID. Yeah, I was just starting to like discover that in the LA area. There was a pretty, well, I don't know. I guess I can't really say how healthy it was, but there were a couple of organizations popping up that would book out venues and bring in some wrestlers and have some matches, and yeah, it was a good time. Just great fun to crush a brew and see dudes flip each other and scream a lot.
Help us out, right?
Shadow ahead.
Is that treasure? Oh yeah, I guess treasure chests respawn sometimes. That's right.
Praise.
But no treasure chests go unopened.
I quite agree.
Score! Now let's get some more.
What's that? Enough there.
Oh, just for the wrestle talk. Well, geez, thank you. Yeah, part of me also wants to be like, I'm doing so good on my like diet and weightlifting right now that part of me wants to be like,
I'm not sensing any.
give me another 2 months.
We're safe here.
Give me another 2 months where I can like cut maybe another 20 pounds of body fat before I can get back into it. Because man, flipping and ducking and diving and all that stuff is so much easier when you're not carrying around 40 pounds of just nothing weight.
Let's have a look inside.
Like, you think about, I mean, there's a reason that the dudes who do it have the physiques they have. I mean, part of it is theatric, but you just can't get away with it. With doing that stuff and burning that much energy for no reason. Greskolovich, thank you for the prime. We have an amazing scene up here in central Canada. The talent is all somewhat all over the place, but they're all super into it, so is the crowd and cheap beer. So it was my favorite once a month thing. Yeah. I mean, it's great. It's just like, it's local theater. Why not? It doesn't have to be Shakespeare.
You've done well to make it this far, chosen.
Angry Feats, where you do local indie shows try to have continuous storylines?
We assume
They
this
must,
is another
right?
one of the fearsome four.
I think it'd be pretty cool to like be tracking the narratives of your local wrestling shows. That'd be fucking awesome.
Fearsome four. You may call me Haunted. If it's proof you're after, you'll have
They
to
try to make people come back. Oh, with the storylines? Is that how that works?
You would do well to avoid mistaking me for a pushover like Joe.
Doma? Who was that again?
Oh, the one you went to before COVID did? Oh, okay.
First of these fearsome four.
They do short term because they don't have pay-per-views. Yeah.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Doma was the weakest among
Oh, Sunflash Kid, thank you for the kind words. Aw,
My
that's very kind.
power far exceeds his. Your doom is nigh.
Right. Sorry, we kind of already knew that.
Well, looks like we'll just have to fight her.
Man, you are really into this.
Come, let's begin.
Ooh. You got Lamia? Or Auntie? Huh.
What ho!
I'll use this.
Bingo! That skill just now? Perfection!
Well done. Let's go. Succubus. Take this.
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on his ice weakness.
Drunken Shinobi. Thank you for the sub.
Switch out. I accept it. I am down. Prepare yourself.
Oh, that was awesome, Sophie! Wow! That actually worked! Come out! Kira!
Leave it to me.
Way to follow up, Fox!
Not done yet. So, formal. Quick.
Two.
Persona!
Yeah, here I go. Out of the way.
This is your chance. Start wailing on it. Okay. Hey, what's your help? It's wrecked out there. You know what's in here. Get ready. Here we go. Say goodbye. It's showtime. Don't be holding the
Okay. Okay. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Dead Trooper, how's it going? Today's very hectic. Oh, I guess it's hectic. Tried to watch me, but keep getting blindsided with work. Need to prepare documents for 2 tax court proceedings for tomorrow, 4 tax compliance for different companies, tax reporting for foreign companies. When busy season comes, it comes in pouring, huh? At least I have time to resubscribe to me. Well, thank you very much, Dead Trooper. I can take it you work in finance? Yeah, it's March, huh? It's getting in there. I gotta start picking up my taxes, yeah. I might as well start. I find it helps to do just a little bit a day. Like, hit a stopping point, just be like, okay, that's another thing I don't understand. Woot woo! Let me flip this for you. Thank you for redeeming those channel points. Yep, it's tax season. I'm excited to file taxes this year. I was, I think I put enough away for estimated tax. We'll see. Gotta pay that man. That man's not gonna let you not pay him. I don't think I've seen hers yet.
Oh man, that was tight. All right.
Watch your back!
Brainwash? Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
PSA for everyone, my free taxes is basically TurboTax or H&R Black, I forget which, for free from people making under 65K adjusted gross income or something like that. Solid tip. Yeah. The, unsurprisingly, by relying on private companies, some shady shit went down.
Understood.
TurboTax was very naughty.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Basically, like, tried to compel people into paying money when they really didn't need to file taxes.
Persona!
Much thanks.
Take this!
Seems I've gained new power.
I still can't believe we have to guess our fucking taxes to the government. You're talking about estimated taxes?
Well done, chosen heroes. I admit.
Just harvested my first lot of honey. Ooh, amoeba bait. Congratulations.
I wish you luck.
Are you, you gonna spread it on toast? How are you gonna use it? Put it in some tea?
He's doing one of those sentimental plot thread things.
Come on, let's get that fruit.
That dialogue's fun. It's not quite as cutting as it could be. A little surface level when it comes to dinging on anime or video game trope. I think they could probably They could be a little more incisive about it, but whatever. That's not what this game's for. Or it doesn't have to be. Oh, thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, Drunken Shinobi, thank you for the sub. And Chad, thank you for the cheers.
Is this the proof we need?
Most likely. Still, this is...
Prince of Nightmares. This is Ango Natsume's novel.
Again with the book? Why would that be what we need?
Do you think maybe it's one of the jail's cores?
You mean like back in Shibuya?
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They're essentially the monarch's source of power. Looks like keeps and cores are a few things these jails have in common.
So if we need 2 more pieces of proof, then we'll have to find the other 2 prison keys.
Fox, do you have any hints on that?
According to the book, the other towers are somewhere beyond the land of rain.
Then we'll have to go back to that rainy area. All right, back to it, everyone.
I see. Who the hell is Sophie? Or Sophia? Sophia is an AI character that looks like a cute anime girl. She is she's basically like Alexa or Siri, a helpful AI that is personified into a character now.
Bet it'd be nice to cruise around here on Johanna.
AI-kun, basically.
I should write something.
Cortana? Yeah, basically. Alright, fellas. Unfortunately, I think I gotta hang it up here. It's getting a little bit late, but here's the good news. Basically, tomorrow and the day after, I'm gonna be streaming, like, all day. Starting early and ending around now. So, yeah, I know. Sorry you just got here, Captain. It's good to see you, Captain. Yeah, I apologize. It's a quick one tonight. I had some things to take care of today, but they got taken care of. So, now I can put in some time. Slang some G Fuel. Need a funky Persona candle? Oh, you could have a funky Persona candle. Yeah, I have this wood wick candle. Oh, wait, I think I put it in the drawer. I need to dig it back out. The actual voice of Siri is in Persona 5S? Really? Who is it? Well, I'm sure I'll find out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back at it tomorrow. Oh, yeah, Bruce and I are going to get back on Resident Evil 6 tomorrow. That's going to happen later. Oh, fuck hype. Thank you very much for the cheer. Let's see that graphic one last time. Yeah. Oh, Emma. Oh, that makes total sense. All right, well, catch you 30% off at gfuel.com. Use code SIRLAR. Yeah, sick graphics. I'll be hitting that button a lot tomorrow. I can tell you that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow pretty early, and we'll be going for a while. Yes, yes, Deadpool, it's working. Yes, yeah. If you use my link, it'll auto-populate the discount code for you. But I appreciate that. If I can get up into a good bracket, then they'll, I guess, have me host more stuff and maybe have me make videos for them. And if that's any indication, I can do some wizardry with After Effects. But yeah, Resident Evil 6 tomorrow. Also going to play Shenmue 3, getting back on that. And I have an early access code for Loop Hero. So, a lot of cool games tomorrow. It's going to be a long gaming day. I'm excited. I'm excited to spend it with my hot gaming family. Yeah. And yeah, Bruce and I are going to tackle Resident Evil 6 again. So, look forward to that, because I am. All right, have a nice night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.